Okay, it's just the last setup here, so all of you can. Hello, guys. Long that I didn't do a Facebook Live with all of you. How are you doing? Well, if I'm live in Facebook, in YouTube, and in Instagram. So if you're following me in one of my channels, well, welcome to all of you guys. Just 1 second. Let me see. A few people already joined in different platforms, so it's really cool. Hi, Tomek Piotrkowski. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Okay, so maybe if someone of you didn't know me, well, my name is David, or I'm also known as Chido-Fajny. The reason I put this name on my blog is because the word Chido, the meaning, let's say in Mexico, is cool, and fine in Polish, well, the meaning is cool as well. So basically, the name of my blog is coolcool.com. A little bit silly, but I really love it, and people already recognize me, and they tell I think I have a nickname in Poland, which is Chido, which is really funny for me, but well, that's it. So yeah. I have a few questions. Some of you, for example, Tomek Piotrkowski, who is writing me on YouTube, he's asking me if I live in Warsaw. Yes, I do. I've been living in Warsaw for the last 5 years. This is honestly my favorite city in whole Poland. I'm from Mexico City originally. As you may know, Mexico City is one of the biggest metropolis in the world. All the time, no matter which day you are, is like the whole city is super crowded, and somehow I feel identified with this in Warsaw. The rest of the cities, for me at least, they are really small. I'm really sorry if I offend anyone, but that's the truth. So yeah, I live in Warsaw. Okay, a few people. Pranay in Instagram is telling me that he really liked the post I share on Facebook. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it that you like. I mean, all the things I do on my blog. It's just my hobby. It's not my work or anything. But I really love to share my Mexican culture with all of you. But I also like to share how I see Poland. Let's say how a foreigner living in Poland from a complete different background, complete different culture, how I perceive it to live in this country. And honestly, I feel Poland like my second home. So everything is really great. A few comments on Facebook as well. Hello, and one of my friends from Leon was studying with me in Mexico in junior high school and high school, and well, hello, Leon. Nice to see you again, man. I hope you are well in Mexico. Here, one of you guys is Jakub Jenkiewicz is saying that Olsztyn is his favorite city in Poland. I've never been there, but I would love to. Hopefully, this year I will be traveling more. Why? Because next week, next Friday from the upcoming week, my parents, my mother, my dad, and my brother, they are coming to Poland for their first time. For example, my father in the past, when he was younger, he was living in United States for a while. My brother traveled to United States to a football tournament or something. But for my mother, it's going to be her first time outside Mexico. So she's super excited. I'm super excited, but at the same time, I'm really nervous. It's like I don't know if I really hope that it will be her best time of her life, honestly, because I have a huge responsibility of showing her and well, obviously also to my family, how is my life here in Poland? How is the culture of this beautiful country? How to see if, for example, they like the food, they like I don't know the music, they like the people, they like the cities. Comparing to Mexico is, I find between these two countries a lot of similarities, but yeah, they are different. Starting with the language, it's really, I think it's going to be pretty awesome and funny to see how my parents try to communicate in case they are alone for a while or something, and they, for example, they try to speak with someone that only speak Polish and my parents only speak Spanish. So it's going to be super funny. Maybe they will communicate with signs or something. So yeah. Let's see a few comments from you guys. Let's see in YouTube. Tomek Piotrkowski is asking that he would love to go to Mexico, but he's wondering if it's dangerous or not. He's asking if it's safe to go to a city called Monterrey or Ciudad Juarez without knowing Spanish. That's an interesting question and a really long one. I was living in Mexico City for 21 years, and nothing ever happened to me, nothing bad, anything. So for me, it's not the safest city in the world for what you can see in the news, for example. But in my personal experience and in the case of my family, we felt that Mexico City is a super safe country to live. The north, it might be dangerous, but I've never been in the north of Mexico, but I have a couple of friends here living, and well, that depends. It's like in some parts of Mexico, it's not safe to go, honestly, if you don't know where you are going. You know what I mean? For example, if in Mexico City, at least we know which are the bad neighborhoods, which are not really touristic, let's say. So if you don't have any particular reason to go there, it's like just don't go. So yeah. More questions from you guys. Hello, Ana Beatriz Zarate. She's watching this video and she's preparing a really Mexican soup, tortilla soup, which is so delicious. I really miss the Mexican gastronomy. So yeah, I'm jealous, Ana Beatriz. So I hope one day you can invite me for a soup, plate of soup. So yeah, let's see. Oh, look who joined in Instagram, Patrick Ney. Patrick Ney, I had the pleasure to meet him on Saturday. He is a British guy. He is honestly the most famous expat blogger that is living in Poland right now. He's such a super cool guy. And before that meeting, before this Saturday, I thought that this guy was Polish, right? Why? Because if you look at his Facebook fan page, and if you see all of his videos, you can look for it like a Patrick Ney. You will see that most of his videos are in Polish, but his level of Polish is so great. It's like, for me, I'm a foreigner, but for me, he doesn't have accent at all, so it's super cool. And when I was talking with him on Saturday, he told me, "No, I'm not Polish, man. It's like I moved to Poland 7 years ago, and I had to learn Polish. So yeah, for me, it's impressive. I hope one day I could speak Polish like him. So yeah, I'm a little bit jealous of that." So yeah, some people is asking me, Pranay, which is the best place to hang out in Warsaw? Well, that's a difficult question. Why? Because it's like I don't know which are your main interests, like what you like to do. For example, if you are more like a coffee person, like if you like to party, if you like sports, I don't know. But in my personal opinion, during summer, the best place to be in Warsaw is definitely the riverside and all the parks in Warsaw, like Łazienki, Wilanów, Pole Mokotowski. They are the best spots in the city. Now, the riverside in Warsaw has been renovated. There are many bars, many restaurants, and also sometimes many food trucks with really delicious food. So you should check it out if you are in Warsaw in summer. Um, Hello, Katie Lehr. She's watching from Minnesota, from the United States. Hello. Tatiana Levitska is asking, what is the most romantic place in Warsaw? Wow, for me, I think is Park Łazienki, which is located right in the middle of the city. It's impressive for me that such a beautiful and immense park is located right in the center of capital. For me, that park is the most beautiful I've ever seen. And yeah, I love to go there with my girlfriend. Well, now fiance. I don't know that word in English. Well, let's say with my girlfriend, I love to go there. So yeah, that definitely is going to be the most romantic spot in the city for me. Mayra Martinez is saying hello from Paris. So hello, I was there a few weeks ago, and I really love it. I was living in Paris in the past 6 years ago, and yeah, I really love it. And when I came back after so many years, it feels great. So yeah. So yeah, guys, Jacek is as I mentioned in the video, I bought a drone, so I could learn how to fly something, and also to make beautiful pictures of Warsaw. And so yeah, look, this is the mini drone I bought. Super cool. I just fly with it just once in the park, but I mean, it's super difficult and scary. But I mean, with practice, it's going to be great. I have 2 weeks to learn how to fly this drone because when my parents come, we're going to travel around Poland. We're going to well, I'm going to show them, for example, Warsaw, where I live. I'm going to show them Łódź, Krakow, Gdansk, Malbork, and we're going to go to Zakopane as well. And maybe if we have time, we will visit more places in Poland. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I hope the weather will be fine because today it was raining like crazy, basically the whole day. So yeah, it's like if it's going to be the weather like this when my parents come, it's not going to be that great, in my opinion, because I want to show them how beautiful Poland looks when it's summer. Yeah, it's like also this summer, like on the, I'm going to the World Cup, but just one match. I try to get tickets to Mexico against, I don't know, Germany, Sweden, or South Korea, but it was impossible. It's like I was not lucky for that, but I bought tickets to go to a city in Russia called Kaliningrad, which is really close from Warsaw. It's like 5 hours by car. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to watch the match Croatia versus Nigeria. It's like, but you know, it's like I'm not really a big fan of those national teams, but I wanted to go to a World Cup no matter what before I die. Like that was my dream, honestly. And today I got my fan ID. This is like if you have a ticket for a World Cup, for a match, you will receive this fan ID, and this is like your visa for Russia during that period. So, like a great opportunity to visit that country, and you don't have to deal with the visa procedure. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, hello Orlando, estás bendecido. Mayra Martinez Mota, she's saying that, well, she's Mexican and she's dating a Polish guy, and soon they are going to move to Gdansk. Gdansk is beautiful, it's really a beautiful city, and the best of the luck for you guys. Janina Jadrik is saying, say something in Polish. Okay, yeah. Dzień dobry, nazywam się Dawid Huerta. Bardzo mi miło. Ricardo Canul saying that he's Mexican, he has been living in Poland, and he says that Mexico is, I mean, that Poland is like the Mexico in Europe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. For me, it's good because that means that people are really nice. The culture is great, like in Mexico, and the history of our countries is amazing. So yeah, I agree with that. That Poland is a Mexico in Europe. Let's see a few comments in Instagram. Someone is asking me in Instagram, Pranay, a good place to have a draft beer cafe or something. Well, for bars, I mean, also like that's a difficult question to answer, because I don't know what you like to drink. If you like good beers, I have a post on my blog which are the best bars to go. But I mean, there is a place close to the palm tree. It's called Sudana Q. That's pretty awesome. Also, Pip Pub. That's also pretty cool. Mayra Mota is asking, well, she's saying that she moved to Poland in August, and if I could give her any advice, what would that be? Well, my advice, if you moved to Poland just a few weeks ago and you already passed the winter, that's, for me, that was the main challenge. But I think my advice is that you enroll to Polish classes as soon as possible. Why? It's like in big cities like Krakow, Warsaw, Gdansk, for example, you can survive and you can live pretty well without knowing a single word of Polish. That's completely true. If you live in smaller cities or in some villages, it's going to be pretty hard for you to adapt to everything, because most of the people there, they don't speak English, or in case they do, they don't want to speak English with you because they are shy or something. So you should check that out. So my advice is like, go to Polish classes as soon as possible and try to learn the best, and be patient, because I mean, I don't know if you guys are really talented with languages. I am not, but so for me, it's still, I mean, I still going to Polish classes. I try to go every week at least, but I mean, I'm still studying, I'm learning, and I've been living here 5 years. So it's like, for me, it's super hard. So maybe, so be patient. Maybe you will learn faster than me. A few of my friends join. My cousin Alex is saying that I gained weight, maybe. There is one person, Mrs. Ulacy. Oh my God, that's a difficult one. Seen Instagram. And sorry that I'm turning like left and right, because it's like I have two cameras, one for Instagram and one for Facebook and YouTube. So like, sorry guys. She's saying, I'm Polish and I just came back from a year in Querétaro, Mexico, and I fell in love with a Mexican guy from Mexico City. That's cool. Uh, he's moving to Europe in some months, and well, she's living already. Well, she's already here in Europe. Um, so yeah, it's like she loves Mexico City, and yeah. Uh, Also, like yeah, it's like the best of luck for you guys. It's like uh, passing the time is like in these 5 years, I noticed that more and more Mexican Polish couples are like appearing. That's super cool for me because when I moved 5 years ago, it was super hard to find another Mexican guy. But now it's like every year is more and more common. So that's cool. It's like I'm really happy that you enjoy Mexico. Yeah, that's awesome. I hope your guy can will move to Poland soon, so you can be happy together. Um, Katie Lee is asking if many people speak English. I mean, as I said, in big cities, definitely mostly all the people speak English. Really. In smaller towns, it's going to be harder. So yeah, but yeah, with English, if you go to the main attraction, tourist attractions, yeah, with English, it's completely fine. Ricardo Canul is saying that Merida, Yucatan, is really safe in Mexico. So yeah, I was there a couple of times, and yeah, it's beautiful. Miros is saying, don't say bad anything about Monterrey in Mexico because it's beautiful and awesome city. Yeah, I cannot say anything bad about it because I've never been. So yeah. Yeah. Mariana Marina is asking me, how do you handle the Polish weather? She's saying that she can't. Well, that's an interesting question. Why? Because when I moved, the first day I moved to Poland, it was snowing like crazy, and it was super cold. It was minus 26 degrees. I couldn't believe it. It's like it was crazy. So I think for Latin American people, the weather, especially in winter, is the first obstacle that we need to that we need to pass. Yeah, but I mean, how I handle with this, I just adapt and just deal with it. It's like in winter, honestly, I don't. I'm not a big fan of winter anymore. I mean, it's beautiful to see the snow through the window and everything is white, but I mean, maybe just for 2 or 3 days, and but the rest of the winter, I just want to stay at home watching Netflix and eating. So yeah, that's it. Like I don't like to go out during winter. Yeah, it's pretty damn cold for me. Daniela Torres is saying you should come to Wrocław. Yes, I want to go there so badly. I was there once only, and I have a couple of friends there. So yeah, I really want to go. I hope that this summer when my parents come, maybe I will have a 3 days and I will take them there because Wrocław is so beautiful. I really love it. So yeah, hopefully I will go there. Uh, Janina, she's saying, she was your girlfriend, Carolina, but now she's your Chona. Yeah, I know. Thanks for that word. Ariel Jakubczak is from Wrocław. Hello. Christina Ferguson, thank you. She's saying that my level of Polish is really good, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, maybe, but I'm still learning, so hopefully one day it will be better. In YouTube, also. saying hello. Uh, Hilda Ibarra, hello from Wrocław. Wow, so many people is living in Wrocław, and especially from what I can see from their names, it's like they are Latinos. So okay, so yeah, definitely I will go to this summer to that city. So I will let you know, guys, so you can show me around. I only was there once and I had a great time. But maybe you can show me where to where to party, where to drink, uh, where to take the best photos and so on. So yeah, you will show me. I will let you know uh, when I when I will be there. And yes, of course, I'm live. Now it's 8:35 p.m. Wednesday. So yeah, I'm live. Yeah. Um, okay. My friend Paulina. Hello, good to see you too. She has a difficult name, Poponikowska. And her father, as far as I remember, maybe I'm wrong, one of the most popular lectors in Poland. That's crazy. When I wrote my article about the Polish lector, which is horrible for me, that I don't really like to watch movies with a Polish lector. She told me, "Oh, you mentioned my dad," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so crazy." So yeah, hello Magda from Gucci. Chris MacLeod is planning a trip to Poland. Well, she's saying she's writing on Facebook, and she's asking me what are the top four cities to visit. Well, for me, uh, Warsaw, uh, Gdansk, sorry, Krakow, and Wrocław. Those four are my favorite so far in Poland. Maybe in the future this list will change, but till now, till this moment, yeah, those four cities are my top ones. Wrocław, Krakow, Warsaw, and that. Mariana Mejia is saying that she was in Poland 3 years ago and she went to Wrocław. That's cool. To Wrocław, to Warsaw, and to Krakow. And so, yeah, and she's asking if it's really difficult to move here to Poland, being, well, yeah, it's difficult, especially because, as I said in many posts, the bureaucracy here is maybe worse than in Mexico. it's uh, it's crazy how slow the procedures are, and I think that's the most difficult part. So yeah, I mean, but with patience, I think you can do anything. My friend in Instagram, Ivana. Hello, Ivana. I haven't seen you in a while. We have to go for a beer or something. She's asking me how is my new flat. Well, yeah, as maybe some of you knows, guys, that I moved like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Uh, the flat is almost ready, but basically the last weeks I was just in IKEA buying stuff for the flat and building furniture. Like it was horrible. I hate that store now. I don't want to go back there ever. It's horrible. But yeah, it's like now I'm living. Well, I was living before as well. I live in Vola district, which is a pretty cool neighborhood for me in Warsaw. It's really amazing. So yeah. Hello, Anna. Thank you for watching my page. And she, well, yeah, she's saying that she really likes my post on Facebook about Poland. So yeah, thank you. I will continue doing that. So yeah. My friend Paulina, her father is lector. She's saying sorry about my father's profession. Don't worry. It's like I think all the Polish people love lector because I mean you grow with that. But foreigners is super weird, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, my friend Magda is asking me if I know that Guj, I think no Friday, Saturday last week. Uh, it has a huge storm, so basically many parts of the city were full of water. Yeah, it was crazy. I never saw something like that, but yeah, I share a meme on Facebook about it. Pretty cool. Carlos Juan is asking me to which match I'm going to the World Cup. I'm going to Croatia versus Nigeria, which is on Saturday, 16th of June or something, in Kaliningrad. I've never been in that city, so yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. Ricardo Canol is asking me what is my favorite Polish food and where he can buy chiles habaneros. Well, my favorite Polish food is definitely pierogi with meat, and also the soup called jurek. Those are my top ones, and they are so delicious. Yeah. So yeah, and where you can get habaneros in many supermarkets here. I saw I saw a few times chiles habaneros, so it's not that difficult to find. So yeah. Magda is saying that IKEA is like Lego for adult boys. Yeah, it's like Lego, but it's horrible. It's like I mean, when you are building the first, I don't know, table, it's super. You are super excited. But when you are building the number, I don't know, when you're building your bed, the sofa, the everything, it's like I hate that place. Really. Let's see. Uh, Linda is asking me what is my job here in Poland. Yeah. Uh, my job in Poland, well, now, yeah, 3 weeks ago, I entered in a new company called Link House. They are based in Katowice, but I'm working most of the time from Warsaw. So yeah, I have to write articles to manage social media and so on for Spanish markets. So yeah, that's my job. So yeah, pretty cool company. So yeah, my team is really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy for that. Hello, Kasia. Uh, wow, your last name. Hello, Kasia Srocinska. She's hello from Warsaw to Modlin. Yeah, let's see. One more question. Tomek Piotrkowski is asking me uh, how it looks the pension if there is a big difference between Poland and Mexico. I honestly have no idea. But I think it's the same. I mean, I think pensions are not good unless you live in a super rich country, like Norway, for example. But in, let's say, poorer countries like Mexico or Poland, I think the pensions are not the best. So you better now that that I'm young, let's say, yeah, I'm saving as much as I can. So when I'm, I don't know, 60, 70, I could retire with a good income, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know the pension. Sorry about that. Uh, so yeah. Uh, My cousin Marta, she lives in Germany. She just joined. Hello, hello, Tita. Um, Leah Moraviec is asking me something. She's a really cool blogger that she's a mom now, and she's from the United States, and she has a really amazing blog, which is called Polonization. She's an American girl living in Poland, so you should check it out. And she's asking me uh, if there any food in Poland that I don't like. Yeah, I don't like tatar. Tatar, ah, it looks disgusting for me, especially with the raw egg on the top. Ugh, that's I cannot see it. I cannot see that dish. Honestly, it's like, no, I can't. So yeah, and I think that's the only food that I don't like in Poland. The rest is pretty fine. So yeah, and something that I don't like about living in Poland, mm, that is so fucking far away from Mexico. I think that's the only thing I don't like. Uh, but I don't like also. I wrote a post about it, which the things I don't like about Poland, and I mean, many of the comments by Polish people were not the best. Some of them were insulting me because it's like, oh, you live in Poland. If you don't like it, back to your country, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, it's like, that's one thing I noticed. I mean, for example, I'm from Mexico. For me, it's the best country in the world. What I know is not perfect. I mean, there are a lot of bad things of my country, but you know that and you accept that. And what I notice in Poland, also talking with many foreigners, is that uh, when you said something, let's say, bad about Poland, they are some Poles are really aggressive. So yeah, but I don't like, for example, the Polish lector. Uh, I'm not a fan. Uh, I don't like that they don't sell ice in the stores. In Mexico, in every corner in the stores, you find ice or super cold beers. Here, for example, in Biedronka, you will never find cold a cold beer or a bag of ice. I don't like that. Uh, so yeah, and also I have a few experiences that when you go to the store and you pay, I don't know, anything with cash, uh, always like here is like the person that is attending you, and there is like a small box of plastic, like on the left or on the right, and when they give you change, they throw it like, like, here is your change, go away. It's super rude for me. It's like, even sometimes I just, take my hand, like, so they can put all the money here, and they don't care. It's like they are like, no, it's going to this plastic box. I don't like that. So yeah, those are the things that I don't like about living in Poland. uh, Alisa Bonk is asking me if I enjoy winters in Poland. I mean, I'm not a super fan of winter. As I mentioned before, it's really beautiful to see the snow through the window, see all white. But for me, it's just beautiful a couple of days. Uh, when it's winter, I don't like to go out, and so yeah, I'm not a big fan. But I know that I'm living in Poland, so I have to deal with it. So yeah. Sofia Kos is asking me, can you go to Jelona Góra and make some pictures? Yeah, it's like if I go there, definitely I will make pictures. That's for sure. Uh, Leah Moraviec is saying that tatar is delicious with onions. No, I tend to disagree with you. But I know a lot of Polish people that they don't like tatar either. It's like, as me, they don't understand why tatar is not like baked. I don't know why the meat is raw and the egg. That's crazy. Monica Magola, for example, I hate Tatar. So yeah, I feel you, Monica. And yeah, Ariel Jakubczek. Lector is a Polish thing. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not sure if in any other countries they use this. When I was writing my article, I think I read something that in now, I mean, in the past with the communist times and some parts in Russia, they are still using Lector, Poland, and some parts in Czech Republic, but I'm not sure. It's like here in Poland is the only time I saw that, the Lector, and for me it's super weird. Still, it's like I don't understand how people can understand what they are saying in two languages. For me, it's impressive because it's like I cannot understand in English or Spanish, for example, but in Polish, it's like my mind is like. So yeah, I hate the Polish lecture. Ariel Jakubczek is asking me, did you see the painting Vidva pod Grunwaldem? This is in Wrocław, right? This is like in the like there is a circle there and there is a huge mural painting. If yes, yeah, I saw it. Eva Milko is asking me and that my family is coming soon, and it's asking me if it's going to be their first time in Poland. Yes, my parents are coming for the first time next Friday. They arrive, so yeah, it's going to be their first time in Poland, but also in Europe. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. Carlos Juan is asking me if I like the Polish sausage. Yeah, I like it, especially now that it's time to make some grills in parks. For example, in Kawate Forest in the south of Warsaw or in the riverside. Yeah, Polish sausages are basic. Sofia Kos, do you like flaky? Yeah, I like it. I like. I think yeah. The so far the only thing I didn't like is tatar. The rest is completely fine. Let's see some other comments. So yeah, guys. I mean, if you are not in Warsaw, if you are in a different city and you are watching now in Poland, is it raining also? Because here today it was like it was cold, super wet the whole day. So this I don't like it, for example. And now in Mexico City, for example, it's raining a lot, almost every day. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, let's see Instagram. Yep. Yeah, let's see. Well, guys, if you have more questions, now I think it's already started. The because as you know, I'm a big fan of football, and today is the final of the Europa League. Is playing Atletico de Madrid with Olympique de Marseille. So yeah, I will watch it for sure. Marina is saying that today in Gdynia, which is like part of the three cities in Poland, Gdansk, Sopot, and Gdynia, they are like perfect trio in the north of Poland. And she's saying that the weather there is beautiful. So yeah, it's like yeah, I would love to go to Gdansk and to Gdynia. I will go in a few weeks with my parents. So yeah, hopefully the weather will be still nice because sometimes when I travel to I don't know around Poland or to any other country, most of the times it's raining. So it's It's not cool. Yeah. Let's see. If you have any other question, guys, um, please feel free to ask me. I can be here like, I don't know, 5 more 10 minutes, and then I will go and see the football match, the final of the Europa League. Mm, I think this is the first time I'm live in 3 different platforms at the same time, like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So I'm like turning my head left and right like crazy, but yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of people joined this time, so I'm really excited. And thank you guys for still watching these videos and for following my blog. It's super cool. And also, like some of you maybe are watching. Some of you send me messages to my Facebook fan page, but sometimes, some days, I receive a lot of messages, and because I like to answer each of those messages like personally with my own experiences and everything, it takes a lot of time. But don't worry, if you send me a message and I haven't replied yet, just wait for my answer. You can be sure that I will reply sooner or later. So yeah. Sophia Cost is saying that it's raining in New York and that it's super cold. Wow, I've never been in New York. I really want to go there. Yeah, I know. When I was looking flights from to travel to Mexico City, or yeah, I noticed that to travel to New York from Warsaw is not that expensive. There are a lot of promotions from airlines. So yeah, maybe in, 2 weeks. I mean, if I have 1 week free or two, yeah, it's going to be. It might be super cool to go there to New York. Ariel is asking me if I saw any the Polish TV sitcoms. No, I haven't. Uh, I don't. I don't watch a lot of TV. I mean, I watch Netflix, but it's like American movies or Mexican movies or series. But sometimes when I go with my father-in-law, for example, I see a TV, Polish TV series called Rancho, which is super cool. I love it, and also Rodzina PL or something like that. Yeah, Rodzina. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good TV show. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Which Polish movie do you recommend? If you can let me know in the messages. If you have a favorite Polish movie, let me know, guys, because I would love to. I would love to see more. And maybe with English titles, it will be better. Not, don't worry, but with English subtitles, it will be easier for me because if I don't catch a word, I can easily read. So yeah. Kamil Marnek is asking me who is going to win on the match of today between Atletico de Madrid and Marseille and Olympique. I think Atletico de Madrid is going to win. So yeah. In 2 weeks, my favorite team, Real Madrid, is going to play the final of the Champions League against Liverpool. It's going to be a super hard match, but I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch it with my father and my brother, so it's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait. Paulina Kustra is saying that, yeah, when I went to Paris, it was even for, I had a couple of friends in Paris, Marianne and Christian. Yeah, when I went there, they told me like, man, I don't know what is happening. The weather is great now that you are here. So yeah, it was impressive when I went to Paris, and it was a lot of sun, a lot of, I mean, warm days, and everything was so far. So I mean, I think everything was prepared when I got engaged. So, yeah. Christina Chmielnik is asking me how I met Karolina, my Polish girlfriend. I met her in Paris when I was living and studying there 6 years ago. If you go to my blog, to Chido-Fajny.com, the last post is how and why I moved to Poland. Is basically my whole story. So if you guys want to check it out, uh, that's all the explanation you need. And yeah, it's like I think it's my favorite post because it's quite long, so you can read it and you have a few minutes. But in there I basically tell you my whole experience, why I moved to Poland and the reason. So yeah, a few comments in Instagram from Jorge saying me if I know a circus festival called Ovka. It's take place in Olesnica in summer, close to Wrocław. The second most important circus festival in Poland. I have no idea about that circus festival. I never heard about it, so I'm sorry, but I will check it out because it sounds interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Marina is the name of the Polish TV series Rodzinka PL. Yeah, it's super funny for me. It's like uh, I don't know, like the daily life of a Polish family, like the mother, father, and the three three children. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And thank you. I will watch that movie, Ariel. Thank you for your recommendation. Patricia Jasinska is asking me what is my favorite Polish beer. Oh, wow, that's a tough one. My favorite Polish beer probably is Teski. I mean, it's like really, like, say, lager beer, normal. Uh, but there is a special brand. I'm not sure if it's Polish. Maybe if you are an expert on beer, you will let me know. But there is a beer called Rowing Jack. It's really strong. I love it. Rowing Jack. That's my favorite beer. Kamila Kowalczyk is asking me, have you seen Galimatias, a Polish super funny comedy, all but good? No, I haven't. So I will check it out for sure. Uh, I will I will check it. Yeah, as I mentioned to you guys, I haven't seen a lot of Polish movies. It's a shame, but yeah, it's like so. If you guys have any recommendations for that, yeah, I will check it out for sure. Um, Jorge in Instagram. Thank you for that link, man. I will check it out. That circus festival in Poland. It sounds interesting. Hello, Way. Love you too. Okay, guys. So uh, I think that's it. Like it's already 1 hour live with you guys. Yeah, maybe next week I will have a, a few free time here to chat with all of you and to answer all of your questions. Also, guys, like if you have any more questions for me, don't worry, just send me a message and that's it. I will be more than happy to answer to you. Uh, just remember that sometimes I receive a lot of messages from all of you and it takes time because this is not my full-time job. So yeah, for sure I will reply sooner or later. So yeah. So guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Have a wonderful evening, and if just like my post in Facebook and visit my blog Chido-Fajny.com. Hopefully next week I will be posting my a new post called the best Mexican places to eat and drink in Warsaw. So you will check it out. Okay. So thank you guys. Love you. Bye.